all you need to know, the Bloomberg Quint podcast that prepares you for the day's business. Good morning and thanks for listening in. This is the Daily Morning Update from Bloomberg Quint and I'm Alex Matthew. Today is the 4th of June. Here's everything that you need to know. Severe cyclonic storm Nisarg moved northeast of Mumbai after making landfall last afternoon as expected. The cyclone largely spared Mumbai, which was expected to have borne the brunt of the damage. Thankfully so. The number of coronavirus cases in India crossed 2 lakh yesterday, with another day of adding more than 8,000 fresh cases. In positive news though, recoveries crossed the 1 lakh mark. India recently surpassed France and Germany in the list of countries with the highest number of infected cases and is now directly behind Italy. The Indian cabinet yesterday approved an ordinance to ensure a barrier-free trade in agricultural produce, a move that's aimed at increasing farmers' income. The cabinet yesterday approved the Farming Produce Trade and Commerce Ordinance 2020 that aims at promoting inter- and intra-state trade outside the markets notified under state agricultural produce marketing legislations. It will help farmers with surplus produce get better prices, according to a government statement. In other news, the Gujarat High Court has stayed Franklin Templeton Mutual Fund's notice to its investors seeking electronic votes for selecting the option to monetize assets to repay unit holders. This comes after Rasna India's founder Aris Khambata, along with an investor and a trust promoted by them, moved the court seeking a stay on the notice. They had collectively invested an amount exceeding 6.5 crore rupees in the mutual fund schemes that were floated by the asset manager. In international news, Saudi Arabia and Russia have reached an initial agreement to extend production curbs for another month, but it's conditional on securing new commitments from other members. According to a Bloomberg report, the leaders of the OPEC Plus gave fellow members an ultimatum: stop cheating on oil output quotas, or the strict measures that have revived oil prices may start to be phased out. As of this morning, Brent crude was trading just under the $40 per barrel mark. Global air passenger traffic plunged as much as 94.3% in April compared with the same month last year, as the coronavirus pandemic virtually shut down air travel across the world. That's according to the International Air Transport Association, who said this yesterday. The Trump administration, meanwhile, is suspending passenger flights to the US by Chinese airlines, saying it is retaliating after Beijing barred American carriers from re-entering China. The order issued yesterday takes effect from the 16th of June, though President Donald Trump could act sooner if he chooses, according to the Department of Transportation in the US. Beijing has prevented US carriers from restarting service to China, while 4 of its airlines have continued to fly to and from American airports this year. In international markets, US equities continued their march upward, with the Dow gaining another 2%. The 3 early rises in the Asia-Pacific region have also started strongly positive this morning. And with that, it's over to Agam Vakil for the trade setup for the day in India. Good morning, Agam. How are we looking today?
Good morning, Alex, and good morning, listeners. Asia has opened higher, and so has the SGX Nifty futures, which means we're bracing for another positive start to trade. Let's quickly address earnings. Right at the top, we have BPCL, and it's come out with a weak quarter, with revenues declining 7.7% and an EBITDA loss of 619 crores against a profit of 2,700 crores. The net loss of 1,361 crores is the biggest in the last 31 quarters. We have a strong set of earnings from Aurobindo Pharma, where revenues rose 16% and profit rose 45%, with steady margins coming in at around 21.8%. There was, however, a deferral tax reversal of 101 crores, which also aided the bottom line. Moving on, we have Cholamandalam Investment and Finance, where its net interest income grew 13%, but because of higher provisioning, its net profit declined 85%. The one-time provision of 504 crores was for the COVID-19 impact, which resulted in the lower bottom line. The board has also approved NCDs of up to 30,000 crores within the overall limits of borrowing powers of the company. Now, moving beyond earnings, we have Reliance Industries. Do remember it's carrying out a rights issue of 53,000 crores, which has been subscribed 1.59 times, accumulating to an overall commitment of 84,000 crores. The public portion of the rights issue was subscribed 1.22 times, and the allotment of the equity shares will happen around the 10th of June. The rights issue are expected to be listed on the exchanges on or around June 12th. Now watch out for HDFC Life Insurance, as Standard Life Insurance is offering 4 crore shares in the company in a block trade, and shares are being offered at 490 to 501 rupees per share, which aggregates to around $266 million according to Bloomberg News. And finally, we have SH Kelkar in a key bulk deal where Kotak Mahindra International has acquired 2.3% stake. Fidelity Group has acquired 2.4% stake, roughly around 62 to 64 rupees a share, whereas HDFC Mutual Fund has sold 2.8% stake at 62 rupees per share. Now, these are just some of the stocks you can watch out for as we move into trade today, but don't forget to go through our morning edition of All You Need to Know only on BloombergQuint.com.
Thanks, Agam. And as always, thank you all for listening in. This is Alex Matthews signing off. Have a great day.
I hope you enjoyed listening to All You Need to Know. Did you know that you can listen to the show on the IVM Podcast app? On the IVM Podcast app, along with this, we have a number of other shows which you think you will enjoy. Listen to Cyrus Says with Cyrus Brocha as the host. Listen to Paisa Vaisa with Anupam Gupta. The Scene and the Unseen with Amit Verma. Or Shunya One hosted by Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay and myself. Check out the IVM Podcast app to get more talk content that you will enjoy.